competitive exam-based question and answer. Indian History MCQ Volume 4. For State, UPSC and all examination 50 quiz multiple choice question. Who said that the Chola artists conceived like grants and finished like jewelers? Answer B. Ferguson. What was the name of the Parma king, who wielded the pen with no less dexterity than the sword? Ansh. B. Bhoja. In which book did Dada Bhai Nauroji presents his drain of wealth theory? Ansh. A. Poverty and un-British rule in India. What was the name of the Gurjar Pratihara king who was defeated by the Pala king Devapala? Ansh. A. Mihir Bhoja. Dada Bhai Nauroji, the greatest exponent of the theory of drain of wealth, called the economic exploitation of India. Ansh. C. A continuous British invasion. What was the name of the Chola king who made conquests in Sumatra and Malay Peninsula? Ansh. A. Rajendra I. The core of the middle class, which emerged in Bengal, was of Ansh. A. Zamindars. Heather Ali established a modem arsenal at Ansh. C. Bindivale. Work on the Grand Trunk Road from Calcutta to Delhi was begun by the company in Ansh. 1839. The drain of wealth from Bengal began in Ansh. A. 757. Consider the following persons: Sarata Singh, Bhai Tejar Singh, Sohan Singh, Bhipnakata Singh Jhabbar. Who among these were not the organizers of the Singh Sabha movement? Ansh. B. 3 and 4. Fakir Azizuddin and Dewan Dinanath were minister under Ansh. D. Ranjit Singh. William Digby, a British writer, had calculated that the number of who died during famines from 1854 to 1901 was almost over. Ansh. A. 8,25,000. Which one of the following was well known for the production of indigo during the 17th century? Ansh. D. Circage. In which of the following areas was the Mahalwari system introduced by the English? Ansh. D. All of the above. Match list I with list 2 and select the correct answer using the codes given below the lists. List I, list 2. Nana Sahib 1. Delhi. Nawab Hamido Khan 2. Kanpur. Maulavi Ahmadullah 3. Awadh. D. Mani Ram Dewan 4. Assam codes. A, B, C, D. Ansh. C. 2134. Which one of the following pairs of persons was hanged on the charges of assassinating English officers in England? Ansh. A. Rajguru and Sukhdev. The Bengal Nawab who collected revenue directly from the riots thought his agents called Ijaradas was Ansh. B. Murshid Quli Khan. One of the most important facts in the history of India during the first century of British rule is the decay of her flourishing. Ansh. D. A and B. Which one of the following European trading groups first established its factory at Surat? Ansh. C. The English. Malacca cannot live without Bombay, or Bombay without Malacca, if they are to be very rich and very prosperous. This comment was made in the context of Asian trade by Ansh. A. Tom Perez. Who among the following had written a play Neel the Pin in 1860? Ansh. A. Deenbandhu Mitra. Mullik Ka cannot live without Kombe, nor Kombe without Mullik Aa, if they are to be very rich and very prosperous. This comment was made in the context of Asian trade by Anj. D. Barbosa. Service was his portion in life. This was applicable to Anj. C. Shudra Varna. Among other nations, it is usual, in the contests of war, to ravage the soil. Among Indians, the tillers of soil, even when battle is raging in their neighborhood, are undisturbed by any sense of danger and remain unmolested. This statement was made by Anj. A. J. Sang. Al-Biruni states that the Antijas, who were not reckoned amongst any of the four Varnas, were composed of 8 groups or guilds of craftsmen or professionals. Which one of the following did not belong to any of the 8 guilds? Anj. A. Shoemaker. Megasthenes states, there was no slavery in India. This statement must have been made because Anj. B. Slavery was not prevalent in India in the extreme from as he had seen in Greece. We have how an open conspiracy to free the country from foreign rule, and you, comrades, and all our countrymen and countrywomen are invited to join it. Anj. B. Jayaprakash Narayan. So complete was the ruin that not a cat or dog was left among the buildings of the city, in its palace or its suburbs. The above statement about the transfer of capital by Sultan Muhammad bin Tughlaq was made by Anj. D. Ziauddin Buni. The British government decided and declared to leave India by June 1948 in Anj. B. February 1947 AD. Community development project was initiated in the year Anj. C. 1954 AD. The first tricolor flag was hoisted on Anj. B. 31st of December, 1929. The States Reorganization Act was passed in Anj. D. AD 1956. Which Congress president said, "I am a socialist"? Anj. A. J. L. Nehru. Who among the following modern writers of Malayalam literature has received the Jnanpith award? Anj. C. G. Shankar Kurupa. Who among the following is the author of the novel, Cool? Anj. B. Mulek Rajanand. Which among the following constituted the novelty of the art of painting of Ravi Verma? Anj. C. Use of all colors in painting Indian mythological. All native states who afterwards became part of the Indian Union had agreed to accede to it by the end of the year. Anj. B. 1948 AD. The principle of Panchasheel was declared by India and China in the year Anj. C. 1954 AD. The Community Development Project and National Extension Service were initiated for the welfare of the Jaggers in the Anj. B. 1952 AD. The Indian Independence Act, 1947 came into force on Anj. D. August 15, 1947. Who among the following were associated with trade union movement in India? B.P. Wadia, N.M. Joshi, Dhundiraj Tingde, K. Kamraj, Vittal Bhai Patel. Choose the correct answer from the codes given below. Codes Anj. B. L. 2 and 3. We have now an open conspiracy to free the country from foreign rule, and you, comrades, and all our countrymen and countrywomen are invited to join it. Who among the following made this declaration? Anj. B. Jayaprakash Narayan. Which one of the following adumbrated principles and constitutional provisions which were later incorporated in the Montagu-Chelmsford reforms? C. Lucknow Pact. Nagarjuna's Shunyavada is expounded in C. Madhyamati. The High Courts at Calcutta, Bombay and Madras to replace the Sadr Courts of the Wali and Nizamat were established in the year D. 1865. The celebrated author Kashemendra lived in B. Kashmir. The earliest Indian coins are not earlier than B. 5th century BC. In ancient Indian social structure, the term Nirvasita related to C. Sudras only. Which of the following pair is not correctly matched? D. Pan, Pallava king.